as well. AGI is here, dude. Um, it's true. So far, this is a huge fail. Yeah. I should have played this in the intro. I remember one time I played a video as an intro and it turned out to be a good decision. And then I never did it again. Silly me. Um, I'm just setting up the chat here. If you're in the chat, give us that hello. Oh, here we go. We got Big Pot Head. And his picture is a big pot on his head. Crazy. And sound waves. Bangarang. Damn, is that Skrillex reference? Um, okay. What about TikTok chat? Is that real? I don't think we're live on TikTok yet. Gavin, Joshua, Franco, okay. You guys ready for some AGI? We're doing general agents. If you've seen that last video here. Skylight, Menace, and Suna. Today we're doing Scout, Gen Spark, Skylight, Menace. And I guess we could do Suna as well. Why would, oh, should we leave Suna? What is this? There's no application for ByteDance. Oh, this is really, it's interesting that wants me to use ByteDance. Okay. You see me in the Ader Discord, yes. I do be posting a lot in the Ader Discord. That's because I only recently, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks ago, learned how to run the Ader benchmark, which has always been my favorite benchmark. And now I'm running my own shit, man. My own, my own benchmark. Sort by language. We got all these models, there's badges here. Click on them. I did this one, Grok 3 Mini in diff mode. We only got 22%, but we got token usage now. So that's a cool metric. But generally, like, the important metrics are pass rate, speed, and cost. So you can see those on the main page, and then you click on a model, you can see more details. Do we have TikTok? Yes, I think we do. All right, I think we have everyone in the chat here as well. Let's go. Thank you guys. Alrighty. Yeah, so the question with these general agents is, so like, the common question I see is, what can you do? Like, what are the use cases? And thankfully Manus like puts a lot of use cases just on their front page. Explore more use cases. They have like all these categorized use cases. Unfortunately, this didn't scratch my itch of like, I want to see the cool shit this can do, because the hype Manus got was like extraordinary. It went pretty viral. Like, everyone was talking about it. It's like AGI is here with Manus. But literally, I think pretty much all of the use cases we've been able to do, at least with like self-hosted stuff. Now, the way they've done it, the user interface, the planning, the execution is actually really well and polished. So I don't mean to like say anything negative about Manus. I'm speaking more, I guess, about the virality and reaction, and my reaction, and how, like, the gap between them, I guess. Yeah. Is AGI gonna kill all humans? No, kill humans. Um, no, unless you train it to, I guess. It's just like, not in its current state, it's not able to kill many humans. But it's like software, you know? Can software kill humans? If it's programmed to. But yeah, teaching. Can a human kill humans? If you teach it to. Or it gets inspiration from its network or inside. I don't know. I can't answer that one too well. I tried to. Juan Jose Sarsotti Coco. What's up? Welcome, Juan. Okay, so which one should we try first? And all right, yes, use cases. I've had this rubric that I want to relive. It used to like list all the coding tools and which ones were the best, and I'd compare things like multi-file edits, which wasn't even possible with a lot of these tools back in the day. They could only edit one file at a time. Let's see, when did we start this? I started this December 28, 2023. The coding tools, I think, came April. Yeah, look at this. Oh shit, we have so much shit here. Hold on, let's go back. Oh, these were the AGIs back in the day. In 2024, the general agents, or like these were all browser agents, or not really, actually, only Hyperwrite was. Um, I guess the execution and the ability of the models back then was like pretty poor, but it was pretty impressive. GT Tech, give an agent a repo and tell it to find an issue and fix it with a PR while respecting rules. This is a request. I did this. All hands tech friend. I did this last week. Okay, said they have the new best state-of-the-art SWV agent at 66.4%. But it's not on the SWV website just yet. Oh shit, Gavin, you're a member? Is that what that means? Oh, Gavin Knight. Damn, I didn't know you were a member like that. Shout out Gavin Knight. They asked, wait, was it you that asked about AGI? No, that was Franco. Franco asked, is AGI gonna kill? And then Gavin's like, no, unless you get him first. Is this Linux? No, this is, I'm on a Mac. Shout out Gavin. Maybe we'll see it tomorrow. Yeah. Sick. It's pretty good. I've not tried this. Anyone in chat tried this? Okay, this is me. Make sure we can specify multiple providers with light LLM. One of my projects is currently like it only. Okay, I didn't. Yeah. API key. But like we want to use everything. Based on my analysis, I can see light LLM class is currently hard coded to use. Okay. Then. Anyway, I did the PR thing with all hands. Jay asked, what's the best model at the moment? I think it's probably O3. This is AGI model. O3 full with high reasoning. You can pay for it through OpenRouter at $10 per million input tokens and $40 per million output tokens. This is how much AGI costs. Okay, this sheet, turns out I started comparing MISC. Okay, no, we have web browsing agents. Back then, Multion, Minion, and Hyperwrite. They could do some stuff. They could do a lot of stuff. Dude, Multion was able to do all of this in March 2024. Make a Google Calendar event, summarize all emails in an inbox, send a tweet, send an email, find a paper on archives, write in a Google Doc. Okay, they kind of struggled with this. It's because of the plus button. Actually, it's because of a lot of reasons. But yeah, they were pretty good at a lot of things. I wonder if I can find my live stream for that. I reckon I live streamed this March 2024, 23. Hey, shout out Sando Token. Oh, 03 SJ. What is the AI implementation that surprised you the most recently? Skylight, like you can see, this is my natural reaction to Skylight in the video. If you guys haven't seen because this, what we're about to stream is a continuation of this video right here 5 days ago. General AI agents. Skylight versus Menace versus Suna. Yeah. But I'm getting distracted. It's only a distraction if you identify it as a distraction. Actually, it's probably a better way to go back to March 2024. Or I could search for Multion. This looks like it could be a Multion advanced testing. GPT engineer showcase. That's what Lovable was before. So let's see what prompt they give it. Go to Twitter. I'm already signed in. Search for the latest tweets I've made. Check the last 5 tweets. So it was his Multion. Go to a search bar. Search for super interesting AI news. Yo, Clouds in Oakland, what's up? Search the news on 3 different sources. If you see that the source has not really interesting AI news, or I already made a tweet about that, then go to a different one. When you think... Yeah, this is crazy. They gave a super long prompt for Multion and it apparently one-shot it. And I tested all that shit. And I think I put it in the sheet. If I have the sheet linked here, I don't. But yeah, Multion doesn't even exist anymore. They like disbanded. Oh, yeah. Big bag. Why the caption AGI is here? Because AGI is here. Look at these general agents. We have general artificial intelligence. You can buy AGI for $10 per million input tokens. Should I chat? I've like never chatted to O3. Let's give it one of Matt Schumer's prompts. Oh, dude! As soon as I said his name, he pops up #1 on my Twitter. Klein is just so good. They've somehow completely tamed 3.7, and it one-shot almost anything I request, with zero scope added to beyond what I ask. Hats off to the team. Client contributors in our dev team have been cooking in the past few weeks. Here's a recap of our favorite. Okay, this just turned into a client ad. Fix Klein with the new select. Oh yeah, right. Oh, this one. Yeah, the light bulb. That's definitely good. There's so many like shortcuts for Klein now. You like just right click any text, even in the terminal, and you can like send to Klein or root code. I think is it just like every feature Klein gets, like root code just pulls, and does Klein do the opposite backwards? Did YouTube just die, or is it just my stream? I'll get the agent to do the paid surveys. That's probably against their shit the DMs. It's probably against their rules. There's nothing bad in there anyway. Prompts. Here we go. Here's a powerful O3 prompt to map any industry. Does this require searching? Does it search on open router and search? There's probably a bit of a difference between O3 on open router and O3 on ChatGPT. Rage bait on the Gen AI. It's only rage bait if you think it's rage bait, you know. Nice, Gavin. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for the membership. I'm glad this, like, I wouldn't have known unless this shiny gold thing was there, so that's good. Good thing that exists now. Because the way I see chat, this is how I see chat. Yeah, I can't really tell. Best OSINT. How do you pronounce that? I actually don't know. OSINT, I guess. Tool. Um, I think any agent that can run terminal commands equipped with like a really powerful model. So anything like Claude Code or, you know. Scan contracts. Orchestrate agents. Okay, none of these is actually anything I care about at the moment, to be honest. Let's just get down to it. Let's get down to the general agents. Enough reminiscing. So the use cases, I have a sheet, a list of 95 use cases for AI agents. The first one, what should be the easiest one, I'm going to just I tried to do this a while ago with Agent Zero and Open Interpreter, and it wasn't going so well. So we're going to try. We're going to try all the new generation of AGI, the new 2025 AGI software, essentially. And I want to continue from the last video. So the last video, I actually tried to get it to get video of YouTube Shorts. That's a bit harder than other kinds of text data, for instance. So just to keep with that same theme, I'm going to continue that with the new tools. So what was my prompt exactly? All right, tech friend. The top 5 most popular. Create a new Excel spreadsheet and populate it with Agent Us is a Agentify, sorry. Skylight free. Yeah, they gave me 5 tokens for free. No, sorry, $55 worth of credits, I think. And what I tested with ended up costing like $2 or something. Mang, thanks for the likes. Are those AI agents compatible with MCPs? Not from what I've seen. They kind of hold your hand, which is a bit. No, actually, MCP would be good. You know, we should definitely add Goose to this. So Goose is an agent that is pretty good with MCPs, open source. I've definitely been meaning to try it. These are kind of the hosted ones. It's like less configuration. It's kind of like the Apple of AGI. You know, you kind of just, all you want to do is just tell it to do something. And it's so general that it's able to do anything without specific tools. So yeah, it seems like I said, create a Excel spreadsheet that contains all the analytics for the YouTube shorts for the creator tech friend. Just get 5 videos to start with. Okay, that is a bit of a different prompt. But will this even let me submit it? I think I have to sign in anyway. But yeah, I was so bummed I couldn't stream yesterday. I wasn't like planning the stream today, but like there's like no frames dropping. It's amazing. Okay, so this is scout.new. I didn't really read their landing page. Maybe we can do that while this does its thing. Okay, they didn't really have one. It's just straight away use the app, which I like. That's a good landing page. Let Scout cook. All right. We can let Scout cook. I'm going to try the exact same prompt with GenSpark. Will that work? Big Bag, I saw your message. The site is scout.new. So let me hope I don't have anything bad in here. Nope. This is it. And then it's also genspark.ai. Which LLM's under the hood? I have no idea, and I don't really care because it's not really a self-host tool. It's like a normie AGI, which is cool. All right, I'm gonna try write this on the screen forever. Ready? Kapow! Maybe here. Okay, can you guys read that? That's for if anyone asks where the links to the shit I'm trying is. I should probably put Skylight in there too. Why is that one so big? Wait, I kept the W's? I can't even see that. Yo, Moe, don't worry. No way. What's going on, Moe? Don't worry. We're testing AGI, bro, is here. Look, I've asked AGI to get some analytics of YouTube and create an Excel sheet. Oh crap, it's done. It's made markdown files with general analytics. Honestly, my prompt wasn't too great, but this is pretty cool. And now it's getting the 5 shorts URL to be filled. No, this is really good. Meanwhile, I'm trying to ask GenSpark the same thing. Let's see. Gavin, my first agentic AI coding thing was 20 lines. That's so good. Executing whatever I told it in a fake command prompt. It just echoed out the JS. That was GPT-3. Wow, dude, Gavin, you an early adopter. I made a thing called AGI, and it was running on a real shell. I think it was GPT-4. GPT-4 talking to a real shell to try to achieve a goal. I forked Agent GPT like 2 years ago. But damn, Gavin, I'm gonna have to look you up, man. Are you researcher? This guy? That guy? This guy? There's so many Gavin Knights. AI. Yo, how's Augment? It's great. I'm still using it, but today I got a message. It was like, your trial has ended or something. I'm like, damn, it finally happened. Because it's been free, like unlimited free. And I've just been like opening 4 like VS codes with Augment code running. Oh, unless you mean how was the Sweebench thing, which also I've made a lot of progress on. So their Sweebench harness was originally made for Linux, it seems. And I ended up having to do a bunch of changes, but I actually got it running with Deep Sea Coder through OpenRouter Um, yeah, and ran one sweet bench test successfully. What do I charge 1K for? That just like a collab video. Check out techfriend.net/media kit. And then this one, 1K. One video cross posted to all my channels. And it also has to be like not a scam. um I'm just on LinkedIn. What, that was you though? That Gavin Knight? The IoT guy? You crazy idea. No, you gotta tell us the idea selling vibes. Because I think like what I prompted isn't like very amazing. Like it'd be great if you can do it. Oh shit. Dude, GenSpark. No way. Dude, GenSpark did so good. What is this? It made a full dashboard for me. That's so good. Look at that. Wow, wait, you guys don't see that too well. Let me try do this. Okay. Okay. We can work with this. I'm gonna have to just like configure this setting up here. Because I don't think we have the chat alerts, do we? We don't. The featured chat rather. Probably. Dude, Gavin Knight's sick. How long have you been a member for, Gavin? Honestly, I don't know. I feel bad, but I don't remember you being in the chat. But it's good to see you here. You seem like an OG AI. GPT-3? Come on, all these kids these days, they don't even know 3.5. You're coming at us with the 3? You had to like sign up for like a special access for that shit. Okay, anyway, this is GenSpark. And I've given it the exact same prompt here that I did with Scout. And pretty much all the other things. And it did it so fast too. That's got to be less than 15 minutes. Is this good too in Figma? Okay, that's your idea. Um, well, see, the thing about Figma is it's a lot of like click and drag, I think maybe. I don't know. Do you want to try Figma? I'm down to try Figma. You should try Ligma. Got it. Okay. Try something harder. Yeah. What do you think of Figma? This is really good. Like I would use this. This is something I definitely needed. This is crazy. It even gave me like insights. Highest performing video, best engagement. Let's see. Can you complete for all the data on the channel for TechFriend? Shorts only. Oh, that was all my credits. GenSpark costs $25 a month. Guys, donate. No business model gonna work later. Come on, bro. You gotta have the selling vibes. Damn, how did Scout go? Scout's still cooking, man. I've let Scout cook for so long. I think he got stuck. Oh no, it actually did the shorts. Great. Okay, it's got the data. Can it put it in a sheet? Super slow, it seems. but maybe more thorough. Like this happened all so fast. What did it do? Understand video. Understand video. Using tool understand video. That's like a tool it has? Even I could get the transcript here. Seems like GenSpark has like a tool for YouTube videos. It's pretty good. We could definitely automate a lot of stuff with here. I'm liking GenSpark. Um, I'm in favor of paying for GenSpark and pushing it to the limit. Pushing it. $25 a month, not that bad for AGI. I don't even pay for ChatGPT. Cooler DM says ChatGPT rappers have no moat. I disagree. I've talked a little bit about this before, but I think you can like tailor an experience and that's enough. It like to be ahead in that experience. Maybe not in technical capability, but that's not really what these GPT rappers are trying to be. They just like wrap off whatever API. Well, ChatGPT, I guess. Get analytics from YouTube videos. Get video analytics from YouTube channel. Okay. GenSpark did it really well, really fast. Yes. I think Skylight. How did Skylight do again? I don't think it did very well. Wow, this is. It wouldn't let me download it. 10 cents per step. Oh, but it actually did do it. The actual breakdown, but yeah. Jatina says, how many can. Yes. Manus, I think Manus did it as well. Skylight, yeah, it didn't do it as good as GenSpark, but we're just gonna do a yes/no thing here. And then soon, I think Suna had some trouble. Everything, but I do think I is like generally a pretty like depending on where it is. Try having it reply to the top comment in TikTok video. Make sure the comment's relevant to the video. Yeah. Yo, no worries, Sando. Try having it. Yeah. So actually did something like this. TikTok puppeteer tech friend with like actual code. Yeah, scraping TikTok with puppeteer. It was all the comments from my latest TikTok video that their API sucks. So I'm scraping all that data myself with Puppeteer. So let's look at the docs. Let's see what's possible. TikTok's notoriously bad with their like anti-bot shit. Like they have like captures and shit. So I don't even want to bother. That's why I did YouTube. A lot like it's a lot easier with YouTube. Yeah, how did Suna go? I keep forgetting. Looks like it didn't do good. Yeah, I don't think it did good. Different. So that's a no from Suna, unfortunately. We should maybe test like. Would you consider I wouldn't consider browser use in this category. This is like a new generation of style, even though Agent GPT was kind of like this. Anyway, honestly, GenSpark, I think, is the king. We're gonna push GenSpark a bit further. Look, it didn't do browser use. It just did the video tool. And then also, I think the most impressive thing was, how do we see the, yeah, create web page. So it didn't, I guess, yeah, it didn't technically create the Excel sheet like I asked. If I download this, it's just the PDF. I mean, we can get the code, but you can't actually download a Excel, which is, I guess, is technically what I asked for. That's like, yeah. Let's bring some subjectivity into this benchmark. I don't think this is, that's, maybe I decided this wasn't a good benchmark or a way to benchmark. That's the thing with these AGI agents, is there's so many different use cases. Everyone's going to be trying them for other stuff. How do I like cover the most ground? How do I think maybe a better way to do it is like this. Go to the agents tab. Yeah, we use stuff like this. Like just on their features type shit. I'm creating a new tab. We're gonna call it Next Gen Agents. Next Gen. um, and then we can test stuff like can make files, terminal use, OS use, browser use, planning. I guess that's kind of a feature. No, it's not really something that should matter whether it plans or not. If it's able to get stuff done, works. I don't know. This is kind of hard. Try having it check a subreddit and find a thread by a user asking for help and a reply to the user. This is cool, but the issue with this one, and I guess also the TikTok one, is user authentication. Because a lot of these are running in a cloud, they don't have your authentication. So you can either like put your username or password or something. I don't think they have any good ways. So, can you run parallel? Manus, Skylight, GenSpark. What was the other one? Suna. These are like cloud. Let's call this cloud agents. Tobias, hello. I'm tackling dynamic MCP creation. That's pretty sick, on demand. Utilizing Open Web UI with MCPO and N8N. Yeah, I think that's a super cool idea. Creating MCP tools on the fly, or MCP servers on the fly. Seems like it could be a bit slow, but maybe that's what you expect. Like once you create it, you can use it like instantly, which is awesome. This also relies on authentication, which I guess is a big one. So I'm gonna say like handles auth well. For this, I think they're all gonna get a no. But yeah, can make files. We've seen Skylight make files. I'm pretty sure Manus makes files. Sooner. Do I have more credits? I actually like don't have credits to test these things. I wanted to get like one. Yeah. Just one of them. I kind of want to get GenSpark, I think. Oh, those are my agents. Make Excel sheet. I want to try the same prompt with Suna. We want open source to win, so let's see. An MCP for authentication. Yeah. That would be amazing. If it could, like, you just provide an API key to the agent and it can call the authentication API to get your like cookies. Maybe not passwords, but yeah. Yeah, it probably can log in. I just don't want to give login details. But you're right, that's probably possible. Listen to audio and watch video. I don't think any of them can do that. Or like take screenshots. Can watch video. Can listen audio. Like this is like, I don't really expect it to be able to listen to audio. It can use a transcription tool to get any spoken word at least. Watch video is an interesting one, but like really no models can watch video very well except supposedly Gemini, but even then. Austin, thanks for the follow. What email was to the 2000s authors for the 2020s? All shitty broken legacy crap. Okay. So what would the next thing be after auth? It's only some kind of auth. It's like the implementation that's broken, right? Not the actual idea. Um, Suna just seems super slow, dude. We should probably have a thing for speed. Speed. Slow, slow, fast. Okay. I think Menace was kind of okay. Um, oh shit, let's a throwback stream. This is the filter that my display pictures from. But now I have a totally different vibe, and I've been rocking this blue hoodie. Decentralized identity. How does that work? Like WorldCoin? Number 7, signaling. Okay, I don't even know anything about that. Oh, that's a good point. Price. Manus is so expensive compared to GenSpark. That's a great thing to put here as well, is cost. Let's see if we can get one of these agents to finish this, or at least use cost. Let's see. Let's download a CSV. I'm gonna try GenSpark. I like GenSpark. It didn't use browser use and stuff, which makes me wonder like what things can you do with it. I don't know. I'm just curious. I might bite the bullet with GenSpark. Okay, actually we can do pricing here. 24 for plus. Let's just do their mid tier. Paid tier. Mid tier pro. Mid tier pro plan. All right. GenSpark, 25 bucks. Can you pay for Suna? Suna just seems broken to me, dude. I don't know. It just stopped here. So honestly, I'm gonna this is like for this work, I'm gonna do a no. Not really. Works. Not really, unfortunately. All right, what's Manus's price? Who knows? Someone actually said it in the chat before. I've forgotten. The thing about Manus is it seems to have like a pretty decent free tier. $39 per month. We're not gonna worry about per tokens and shit. We're just gonna do the cost for mid tier. Nope, that was Manus. Skylight. I think Skylight's gonna be way more expensive, dude. Oh. 40. Okay, that's not too bad. Unlimited computers and interaction. That's pretty good. Yo, I low-key want to buy Skylight now. No, it'll be so much lower. I don't know what Suna's cost is. It could be free. Um, Skylight has OS use. Manus has browser use. I'm gonna give a yes for this because it's implied with OS use. Terminal use, definitely Manus. Can't remember if Skylight had terminal use. Oh, I guess it's implied through OS use. I guess so. I guess it's implied through OS use. We're gonna do OS in brackets here. Cost per token. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but since they're like their monthly plans, we're just gonna do the monthly plan price and assume it's a like viable price to use it as a semi-regularly. Did I use super agent in GenSpark? I don't think so. I just used whatever default was. Still on the free plan. You can generate video and images too. How many of that do you get? Credits. Okay. Okay, so super agent. Okay, deep research data search, fact check, image gen, 50. Oh, 250 a month. Interesting. This is so. Wait, you only get 150 a month for the agents? That seems kind of low, no? 50 prompt. Is that like 50 prompts a month? Hmm. Those do seem kind of low. Am I wrong here? Who's used this? Who's that guy? Agentify. Yo, RD, what's up? All those agents can make this live faster and less boring. Yeah, that's the plan. Would you say Cursor is better than Augment? No, in my experience, Augment has been better. Since I've tried it since they released the agent. These things are changing so fast. Bless me, thank you. Hey, Joker, what's up? Am I considering AGI? Yes. I think it's here. We have general intelligence. So let's how do we adopt that? How do we get on top of that, you know? Video gen isn't production 1v1 for GenSpark. But the slides are surprisingly good. I just saw that. I dismissed it, but hold on, let's see. They show you shorts now first. It's crazy.
We are shipping GenSpark AI Slides, a full agentic tool that makes creating professional slides fast and simple. Say you have 10 invoices, each in a different format. Simply upload them, and GenSpark will instantly convert them into a clear report showing your financial status and payment terms. Say you have scattered documents, Word reports, Excel sheets tracking KPIs, and PDFs loaded with customer insights. Let's upload all of them to GenSpark and make a performance review presentation. Within minutes, GenSpark seamlessly transforms your raw data into a boardroom-ready deck. Let's dive deeper and see how GenSpark creates a $1 million presentation like Goldman Sachs or McKinsey. It automatically researches, reads academic papers, and generates comprehensive reports in minutes. Want to make further edits? Just ask GenSpark. Here are 3 charts. Combine them into one chart. Add a relevant video and embed it onto the slide.
Taking their money out of the U.S. The U.S. was
Oh, thank you. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I was just reading chat saying thanks to Austin for saying that, like, yeah, we get more than 50 prompts on GenSpark per day. So what should I get? You get 3,900 credits with Menace. You get 10,000 with GenSpark. But the credits are like, how much does one thing consume? Can we see? I have 900 credits. Seems like a lot. So my top 5 YouTube Shorts query only costs 97 credits. And we can choose to create a website like that, or he just gave us the sheet. Dude, that's pretty good. This is actually exactly what I wanted. Honestly, I kind of want Manus. They have a generous free tier. Like, I don't even need to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Austin, what's your opinion on Manus? And what made you choose GenSpark? Because GenSpark has video gen, slides, super agent. Is that what I used? I don't know what I used. What is this? Can we see? Looks kind, might be research me? No. Research me. It's like a button. Oh, you paste your LinkedIn, Twitter. It does research. Okay. Deep research, video gen, all agents. Okay, we can see all agents call for you. Agentic data, agentic fact check. Yeah, this, I don't know. Doesn't give me enough info. Also, what happened to Scout? I totally forgot about Scout. um, what was this URL? Scout.new? Did it just not work? This one has even less info. I can't even see what the... I think it didn't work, right? Let's try it again. We have max vibes mode, and that's it. I think it was super slow, and it didn't finish. Mm. Yeah. And this is expensive and frustrating when it would waste $2.50 misunderstanding a prompt. What's my use case for subscribing? Okay, so my current use case is to, like, personally, I wanted to kind of scrape data from YouTube Shorts. Yeah. And then what's something else I want to do? So the point is, like, it's general, so I should be able to do multiple things. I have a bunch of credits here with Menace. Let's try something else. Like write a script that I can run on a cron job that scrapes my latest YouTube short, TikTok short, Instagram reel, video, and reports on the analytics from each platform, including views, shares, likes. That's pretty much the same thing, right? Maybe I should try something different. And this is $1 for 100 tokens. GenSpark is 25 cents for 100 tokens. Oh shit. Frentag, hello. Welcome. Okay, interesting. I think with Manus we can run stuff in parallel too, so let me just try this. The last thing I did only cost 97 tokens, so I have like enough to do 10 of those, it seems, almost. Okay, so it's asking me some questions about whether I have API keys. True, because I guess the browser use of it getting the stuff versus me telling it to write a script. Actually, let's just try something else. Let's try... So browser use and terminal use. Honestly, there's not much else I would use it for. I think like just doing the script like this. Like if I say do it for all videos on the channel. If I just tell it to complete the short videos thing, wonder how that will do. What's an API key? An application programming interface. Honestly, I don't know what it stands for, but that's a good guess. The key is just so it authenticates you and charges you credits for utilizing the server calls, essentially. Is there a group buy platform that puts all these tools together? That's a pretty cool idea. Not that I know of, but dude, that is a really cool idea. It would require some kind of networking and business work to kind of get all of the companies on like a partnership to your club kind of thing. I think that's how you'd have to do it. It does feel slow. Um, Genspark was fun. Like speed is pretty important here, I think. Uh, boom, boom, boom. Is there an actual Excel sheet? No. It's all HTML, CSS, which is fine. It does have all these. I don't know if man has had all these, you know, likes, comments, duration. I don't know if it could be a prompting issue. No, it's just views. Okay. You know, Austin? Oh shit. Austin says Lenny's newsletter has that for V0, Bolt, Replit, Lovable, Perplexity, and Notion in a bundle. Actually, it would be easy to do if you just have a discount code. Do I have a social media manager? I don't. I do everything, man. Everything. Actually, I do have an editor, but I haven't posted one of their videos in a while. I'm still working with him, but I haven't got my workflow down. At the moment, my workflow is like me doing everything, and that's been working pretty well compared to when I tried other things. Okay, you know, I'm gonna buy the monthly plan here. Shout out to this is for Austin Futura. We're gonna buy the plan because they think Genspark is great, and you know, I respect that. 200 for the year for all this V0, Bolt, Replit, Lovable, Perplexity Pro, and Notion. That's pretty good. I tried Notion AI because I use Notion and it was pretty nice. But I ran out of the free tier so quickly. Okay. Um I'm gonna upgrade this. I'm gonna hide my screen while I update. What's the best price to value agent? I would get something like Klein and use it with DeepSeek V3. And that's pretty much free. Or use it with one of the free models on OpenRouter, and that's literally free. And then plug in with whatever MCPs you want. Okay, we back. Payment succeeded. Let's go. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do the rest of this stream without using the mouse. Um, I was trying to get this to continue off my last prompt, but how do we get history? There we go. All right. give me the CSV file for download. Also add, wait, let's just get to complete the sheet with all the videos on the channel. All the short videos on the channel. Oh, I almost touched my mouse. What's the difference? How do I click that? I don't know if I can. Oh, I can. Oh, sweet. What's the difference between agents like Rucode and Klein? Dude, Rucode and Klein are very similar, but I think there is a different feature set between them. One thing I think Rucode does is like give you different personas and stuff. It'd be good if there was like a website that actually lists out the differences and features, because I'm actually not too sure. But I think they're both very similar. All right. Ooh. 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 All right, I have to use a mouse. I couldn't not use it. What the hell is this shit? Oh, I couldn't even close it. Trying to see my manners thing. It's browsing the web. Dude, this Jamspark's pretty fast. I guess because it has this video tool. Will it get all the videos? It seems like there's only 4 it got. Yeah. When have most people used agents? Is it more corporate work? I think the coding people, like the coding community, has really taken on agents. At least in my bubble, because it's what I'm interested in. We all are using coding agents now. In my bubble, probably a small bubble, but yeah, I think it's also the early adopters are more like the business CEO, CTO type people. What would be an example of a coding buddy? You mean like a coding agent? You have to clarify that question. TikTok. Agents are not reducible for consulting analysis. How do you stop hallucinating or even know if hallucinating for school assessments? How do you complete one with AI? You can use an agent that has access to the web, like Perplexity, and tell it to like double check with at least 2 different sources and write a report. And then you double check that it double checked with 2 different sources. And that way you can like, you can assume that what is written is at least backed up by non-AI places. A reason you would use coding AI agents to write all your code so you don't have to manually write code. That's what I use it for. Oh, sweet. Okay. Manus was able to get 54 entries here in the spreadsheet, though it only gets views. GenSpark got 13. Okay. Does it think it has all of them? That contains all of them, yep. That's no good. See, we're limited by this tool. Whereas Manus shouldn't be. Now, let's see how many credits we have left with Manus. 741. Yeah, that only costs like, again, like 90 tokens. So we're going to say, keep going. There should be at least 100 shorts. Right? Actually, that's maybe. Do you reckon that is all the shorts? I don't think so. How do I see? How do I see how many there are? Oh, here we go. 285. There should be at least 150 shorts. I'm going to say the same thing to GenSpark. Let's see if they're able to keep going on a loop, man. Just keep going without breaking. You know, you aren't hallucinating. Is Klein with DeepSeek v3 better than Manus and GenSpark and all these newer agents, or just super similar? Oh, honestly, I think it could be better. Could. There, no doubt Manus and GenSpark are using way smarter models. But with the right MCP tools for your use case, you could be able to outperform them in some use cases. I'd be down to try it. Even with Augment, or both Augment, this same task. I have Perplexity. I have browser use, actually. The thing about DeepSeek, though, is it doesn't have, I don't know if it'll work anyway, but DeepSeek doesn't have multimodality. So it can't like read screenshots from the browser use. I'm not sure if Manus does, but I assume so because it says viewing browser a lot. See here, it's looking at my shorts. There was a period I wore a white linen shirt on stream. I was in Thailand last year. Looks like I only made 3-4 videos like that. These are all Thailand too, but I didn't wear the shirt. Bro's got a do-rag in this one, bro. Yeah, it's definitely very task specific. That's why like AGI, like general agents, it's like you're probably generally worse. Okay. Looks like GenSpark is finished. I wonder how many models it got. How many videos? I called the tool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Oh, parallel search. Interesting. This is like a SERP search. I don't know. It's not able to call, like the tool is limited. You can only search like tech friend shorts. It can't get like a whole 150 shorts. You can't get the. Yeah, I don't know. I had a fear about this for GenSpark. We'll try to see if we can make files like browser use. I'm not sure if it has browser terminal or OS use. So for my use case, I don't know, it's not looking good. Meanwhile, here Manus is using browser use to go deep into my shorts. You can see here it's scrolling down. I wonder if it is at each step it seems like it's collecting data. Scouring trends on TikTok and building e-commerce websites, what would your ideal setup be? Trends on TikTok is an interesting question because that's something where it's difficult with browser use, so it would be ideal to have an API that you get your data from TikTok from. And then everything after that is just coding agents. I think Klein, RuCode, Augment, Aider, Cursor, Windsurf, Bolt, Replit. Tab9. Planned eggs. XO. Wait, what was that XO one? Exponent. They made an update and reached out, but they didn't offer me anything for free, so I'm just probably not gonna test it. There was a point where Exponent was really exciting for me, but now it's like I don't know. The other tools have caught up. Deep into my shorts. Yeah, it's only 53 deep into my shorts. Dude, this create a website thing, honestly, man, it's more slower than you'd want it. So taking this from a fast to a good. There we go. 15 plus shorts. Dude. L Gen Spark, man. I don't care for this shit. My prompt was make an Excel sheet. It's been like obviously fine tuned for dashboards with HTML. Not my cup of tea. Damn, I'm regretting paying the $30. Oh, we can do video, actually. That's pretty good. We could use all our credits for video. Okay, I don't regret it anymore. Oh hell yeah. Let me make some videos. Oh, this dancing character Fortnite emote. We can do that. Can we do multiple? Can't do multiple. Oh well. This probably will take a while. But that's pretty cool. There's probably a lot of use cases that this would be really good for. Just being able to use it as video gen is pretty sick. Or what did my prompt get turned into? Cartoon. Performing dances. I don't know if I should have used that. Perplexity best for assessments or ChatGPT? Assessments of Shopify stores? Assessments of what? College assessments? Need better prompting. That's what you need. But questions. Oh, you know what we could do? Based on what you know about me, come up with 50 one-line prompts to give to a general computer AI agent to do my tasks for me. Yo, the true AGI is UI TARS. Yeah? That's actually not a bad call. Can UI TARS control the OS? UI TARS, like UI TARS 1.5. This shit came out after I did my UI TARS video. The reason I'm not doing it now is because got less views. So if you guys, like my shit, you better like physically like it. Let's see how many
Agent
likes it's got.
TARS.
24 versus agents for 63. See, I'm doing this continuation of this video because it's got 63 likes. Yes, all. Oh shit. UI TARS desktop 1.5. It's full true AGI. No way. Where's releases? No, it's not in the releases. You gotta build it yourself. 1.5, bro. I'm gonna be the first YouTuber. First YouTuber to do Agent TARS 1.5. Oh no, here it's UI TARS 1.5. Shout out to Fod Mizra. Dude, Fod Mizra's always early. Let's watch that video.
Hi everyone, this is Fahad
Oh, you have to use VLLM. That's kind of annoying.
Mirza and I welcome you to the channel.
Wait, this is just browser use.
And behind the scene, the local model. Once that's done, click on, but I'll just run it.
Wait.
Where
Yeah, it's just browser use, bro.
It's advanced reasoning. This is my own blog at.
Sure, it's VLM use. I mean, OS use for college assessments. How would you do with AI? Yeah, just feed the PDF into ChatGPT. Or whatever, or the question. Use O3, the desktop version, but there is no desktop version. Doesn't exist. What are you on about? Or you use 1.0, but you use the 1.5 model. So he's saying UI TARS desktop. Oh, okay. This is different. No, it's the same. Is it the same? BlackTense, UI TARS. It's the same. It's the same. Yeah, they only have 1.0. Where'd you get 1.5? You built it yourself with the source code from 17 hours ago? Matt Farmer, shit, AI and marketing. Okay. We always had that? I think so. Welcome through. Why, Aris? Why is it real AGI? What up? We got AGIs here, dude, Matt. We finally made it. Testing Quent? Yeah, I tried to benchmark it earlier today. I got about halfway through. And I wasn't getting as good results as they were claiming, but it's also like, I think the provider hasn't hosted it properly or like optimally. Oh, here we have some ideas for what to do with AGI. Summarize trending AI news for a daily LinkedIn post. Well, this could be cool. All of this is like, I feel like a self-hosted thing would be ideal. Whoa, man, might have gotten all my videos. Is that 150? Yo, man, it's got all my videos, fam. Amazing. And it was free. I don't know if that's, I had more tokens. You get 1,000 tokens for free per day per minute. Open source. Yeah. Any AI video maker that can modify videos in a way that platforms like YouTube can't recognize as duplicated content. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with how the dupe content stuff works on YouTube. But probably just Runway can do it, but it'll be pretty expensive. Probably be cheaper if you don't use AI. Do browser. I've heard of that one too. See, there's quite a lot of these ones here. It's pretty hard to objectively like compare them. That's also why I haven't like shown the sheet off too much. I do like a vibes based approach. That's kind of what I'm doing now. And oh shit, GenSpark's video gen with Kling 2 is actually pretty good. I didn't really want a background, but that's pretty fine. I like that. We can just download that. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so I don't regret paying for GenSpark because I will probably use this video gen a lot. It also has call for me. Okay, so this is like what sets it apart, as well as like you can call people in the US or Japan with this, which is pretty amazing. So we could try that. How you just go plus task. We could try that right now, honestly. No, actually, what would I call? Give me some ideas that we can accomplish through the phone. What about cold calling like a brand deal? Has GPT-1 4.1 full web automation? 4.1 is just a model. I'll drop my phone. But yeah, I think you get operator on ChatGPT, so you can use it with that, which is web automation. I think if that's what you mean. Phone's okay. Call me only works for businesses. You can't just enter a phone number. Okay. How does it search the business? Is it only select businesses? GenSpark, call me. Do they have? What the fuck is this?
Thank you for calling Rick.
Wait, we need the.
Thank you for calling Rick's Rollin' Smoke Barbecue, located on the Las Vegas Strip. This is Aaron. How can I help you?
Could you tell me if you're open at 1 on Monday?
1 o'clock p.m.? Yeah.
Sounds
We're
so
open 10 to
artificial.
10 every day.
Great, thanks for that.
One of our guests has a shellfish allergy. Could you accommodate that?
Yes, we do have some items that don't have any shellfish in it at all.
Okay, yeah, I don't think I'll be using that, to be honest. So we can don't worry about that, I guess. What I do want to do is take this thing from Manus. This final sheet. Do we have it? Here, yes. Take this sheet. Excellent. Let's double check it. All right, we have 168 shorts sorted from most to least. Okay, it's not sorted. From my channel. Now I want to complete this table with Klein and Augment. So what I'm going to do is create a new folder here. Actually, yeah, that's what we're going to do. How do you create a new folder here? Bro, what? Can I not create a new folder? Why? Why? Something wrong with this, bro. Alright, we're just going to use the terminal. Or we're going to use VS Code. Damn, I missed a lot of messages here. And my webcam. Boom. Oh, it's sunny, man. It's a flashbang. Call a realtor. Call a camera show in Akihabara. Order a pizza. Ask UI TARs to use GenSpark. Okay, I want to use Klein and augment with my MCPs. I have Playwright. So the Playwright MCP should be able to go to my YouTube. Yeah. Should be able to go to my YouTube and finish off this. Hold on, I still need to make a new folder, which I haven't figured out how to do. Yes, open folder, new folder. All right. Analytics, tech friend. Okay, analytics tech friend. We're gonna put that Excel sheet here. Oh, this is augment has to index my code base. It's an empty code base. All right, we have that Excel sheet. We're gonna run Klein. I'm not sure if I have, can we check the MCPs we have installed? Playwright, perfect. We don't need Perplexity for this. Actually, that's a good question. That's a good point. I should turn it off. Let me turn it off for augment because I have it on for augment. And it also has my key there. I haven't updated to the new format. Bro, what? You can't turn it off, hey. Oh, you can't even turn it off. All right, that's a feature request that I gotta put on. It's probably already been reported, but I'll do it anyway. Feature request for ability to toggle Off MCP with a click. Okay. Let's continue. What is MCP, bro? Enough AI clickbait. Tried Spawn? I haven't tried Spawn. But no, it's not clickbait. AGI is here. What in tarnation? Alright, this is the MCP definition. It's just tool calls. Alright, we have playwright MCP, so essentially the ability to use. Wait, is there a YouTube MCP? YouTube subtitles. Downloads and extracts YouTube subtitles using YouTube DLP. No, we don't need that. That would be cool actually in the future. For now, I want to get the likes and comments count. Likes, comments, and shares count. So we're on Klein DeepSeek V3. I think I have $50 of credits now. Yeah, sick. And we're just gonna say, can we add the Excel file? Complete this Excel file for the all the shorts on, wait, actually. Complete this Excel file to include the comments, likes, and share count for all the videos. And then I'm gonna give it a link. It should use Playwright. Actually, I should double check what my I should double check what my prompt is here if I have one. Well, plan mode is pretty good. Plan mode, Klein. We can use R1 for Klein. DeepSeek R1. I mean for plan. What else was I gonna give it? I'm just gonna say use the playwright MCP. Oh, awesome! I love how I got the right wording here. Okay, and it's off. I want to do the same thing with augment, and we should be able to go into the agent mode at the Excel file. Tell it to complete it. Use the playwright MCP. All right, great. Can I get Klein outside of this view here? It's not the same one. Unless we go history. All right, you see it's using my browser. This is Klein probably. Here. Yeah. Wait, no. No, it's augment. It's augment. Yeah, yeah. Klein only planned so far. I close this. Yeah, sick. Okay, we got both. Okay, we'll resume the task with Klein. Augment's already on the page here. This is the augment agent. Looks like it's having trouble scrolling. It could be because of my mouse. I don't think that would be the case. Oh, I still have this on plan mode. There, I put it on act mode and we're having troubles hitting the DeepSeek endpoint. Oh, it's because it's on a free. That's not right. Okay, let's try again. Proceed. There we go. Okay. Got Klein linked up to DeepSeek V3. So it is going to be a bit less smart probably on Klein because I'm using DeepSeek V3 and I think Augment might be using Sonnet I'm not sure. Looks like Augment's found 45 unique short videos. Now it's creating a function to visit each video. It's always just using Playwright. Let me turn on auto mode here in Klein. How do I do that? Advanced settings. I think it should be on. I'm not liking how I have to approve stuff. Edit, read, execute, save commands. How do I do execute all commands? No? And if AGI is here, why are you working? Because it hasn't like distributed yet, you know? Not everyone's using it, knows how to use it, taking full advantage. Can you get DeepSeek V3 for free? Yeah, probably utilizing like free trials, but not for like a extended period. Puppeteer versus Playwright. So they're both started, like Playwright came from Puppeteer. I think people don't work on Puppeteer anymore, or like not as much, because all the creators started Playwright, I think. If you see the videos of Hugging Face UI tours, it plays Minecraft. Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, I did. I actually did see that. Yeah. But they haven't got the like desktop app built, from what I've seen. All right, well, this is still, it looks like both the agents are working. Is that true? No, I still have to approve Klein. This is kind of annoying. Wait, I think there was definitely an ability to not have to approve Klein. Pretty sure this is the old one. Let me see if I can find it. It should be here. Auto approve. It's on. I guess execute save command. Use MCP servers. It might be just the first time it uses MCP. Look, auto approve. Maybe I had to press auto approve. I think I had the problem with Rue. Should I try Rue as well? How possible is that? Okay, it's not playing nice. Actually, I have the free credits on. I have $50 worth of credits on Klein, so that is one reason I'm using it. Oh, Paul, that means a lot. You'd rather find out that AGI is here from me? Well, yeah. I don't know. I think it's, at least from the model standpoint, like O3 is definitely capable of doing most of the things. Like, it's pretty general. Given these tools, it can like probably do anything. Is a meetup scheduled? We were planning for May 1st. No, May 5th. Yeah, May 5th. But it's not scheduled, it's not confirmed. Would you be able to make that May 5th in SF? Let me know in the chat if anyone would be willing. I think I've asked like 4 people and they're interested. So I think we have the 4 people. Song idea, the first time I ever used MCP. I like it. I like that song idea. We're running Python now. Okay, so Klein wrote a Python script to do it. Guess the MCP wasn't good enough. Augment's doing the same. Right, let's run a script. Yeah. Yeah, they're both doing the exact same. Is Augment running DeepSeek V3? You know, that would be pretty interesting. I think I can close this window here. Okay, it's going to individual videos now. Damn, they both kind of wrote the same script. It's pretty interesting. I don't think that Augment runs DeepSeek, but maybe. Or like a fine tune off DeepSeek. It is probably the best open source model for this kind of agentic, non-reasoning tasks. I guess for me, AGI implements on its own, deploys, etc. May 5th, not sure, would prefer a week. I think we're there. Like, we have the model for it to be able to deploy on its own and make the changes and make itself better. I feel like from a model perspective, O3 can do that. It's just capital and giving it the tools and letting it run and just train models until they become better on the benchmarks than the current one and just do that on repeat in a $500 billion data center. So it's a bit slow, but I think it's here. Like, you know, we pictured when AI can like make itself better, it'll just skyrocket, which is true, but it's like, it's still, at least today, going to take um like what's the reality? Like it's not like overnight things are gonna be, we're in spaceships, everyone's in spaceships, we got a Dyson sphere, right? So like it's a gradual, it's gonna be like super fast compared to the rest of history, but like for a human perception, like it takes us 2 years to build the tallest skyscraper at least, right? So building spaceships, Dyson spheres, we're talking 10, 20 years for the Dyson sphere. Spaceships maybe sooner. We have like cheap budget spaceships. Is DeepSeek better than ChatGPT? In most ways, no. But in some ways, yes. Damn, this auto approve sucks. The hell? Klein rules. Oh, Klein rules. This is new. Manage MCP servers, add context. There's no YOLO mode? Am I tripping? I swear there was a YOLO mode. Bro, what are we doing? This is going well though. I think. Actually, they're both. Is this two? There's two scripts going. Okay, now there's only one. This is trying to do Git. Wait, oh. This has been modified. Hold on, let's look at the results. No. Oh no, likes, comments, and views. They're all zeros. So I think that was Klein with DeepSeek. Unfortunately, I didn't do too well. We're just gonna continue with just augment here. I think it's still running this script. Klein, augment. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Kill these Klein ones. I'm curious to try Rue code, honestly. Pretty sure I've set up like auto super mode. Auto super mode. Yeah, open router key. Let's get v3 in here. Okay, auto approve. Yes. Yes, yeah, we can put the star here, and then that's auto approve everything. Okay. Save. Do we still have the Excel? Yes, we do. Complete this Excel file. Use the playwright MCP. Ooh, do we have the playwright MCP? I guess in this case, it's working better without the MCP. So I want to find a better use case where we can actually use MCP and it'll work better than if we were coding something. Do you have auto approve selected already? Yeah, so why is it still asking me? About it. Oh shit, did augment finish? Looks like it. The script saved all the data. Okay, now it's verifying. Pretty sure a lot of them were zeros though. It broke it. That's not good. Okay, bit of a fail on both of their. Maybe the likes are accurate, but I don't know if you guys can see this too well. I zoom it, I can't. But yeah, unfortunately, didn't do the correct job with the YouTube scrape. I guess if there was a YouTube MCP and there is the subtitle one, but at least on the client marketplace, that would make it a lot easier. See above question. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I've been missing some questions. Hey, tech friend, what MCP can operate LibreOffice to make changes from a text file to a document? Good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you'd need a LibreOffice specific MCP. Like you could just use an agent to write custom code to do that, probably, right? Like, what are the files you want between TXT and like docx? Yeah, I think like Python libraries for that and just like having custom code written. That's the thing, like that's why I don't have too many MCPs. It's like a lot of the time these agents can just write like a script to do whatever is necessary in less amount it takes for me to install an MCP server, all this. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, okay. Well, that kind of concludes what I wanted to do for now. What should I show off? Oh, I should show off the SweBench thing I was working on before. The augment SweBench agent. I actually got it running with DeepSeek. I don't know which results these are, but yeah. Actually, we can look. I got augment to run it. I was like, run the SweBench problem, AstroPy, write a detailed report. I want to know what the agent chose to do, what the errors were, everything. And it did it. And the results are in 55B7. Let's have a look. Oh, this is JSON. Astro 80. Okay, this is the result. That was pretty short. Problem statement. Okay, that's a problem. Execution attempt, we ran the SweBench agent. Running the Python SweBench agent for Mac. I had to make it for Mac because this repository used a Linux environment, it seemed. Oh, supposedly none of the solutions passed. I thought we did get a passing one. This one passed? What's this one? We were unable to run the SweBench. Okay. I thought we did it. Let's try it again. From our test, we can see the Docker robustness improved. It container started successfully, though there were still some issues with the evaluation process. Oh. I thought we... Oh, I guess not. I thought I got it working. I'm hallucinating. I have a table of edits I want to make to my book and I want AI to do it. Yeah, I think these agents should be able to do it with the smart enough model. I try augment while it's free. Done that in Cursor. MD Wired. Yo, Abbott with the roses. Thank you, man. Is there any AI that can monitor your desktop screen all the time and it can assist immediately? Yeah, I use Gemini for that, but it can't, like, the one that I'm using just off AI Studio. It's pretty much free, but you can't it doesn't interact with the screen. So you need something like Jayu, which doesn't exist yet. But in the future, for sure. Always number 2 gifter. Who's number 1? Look, let's share a screen here with someone. Fuck. Yo, can you reply to the latest chat message?
The latest chat message in the window says, any repos that allow me to create an MCP server quickly Python prep. Would you like me to respond to that?
Oh, I saw something, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. What's the next message?
The next message is from Plus Jobs. OpenAI Desktop allows on certain apps. Would you like me to reply to that instead?
Oh yeah, I've seen OpenAI can interact with VS Code.
That's right. Are there any other messages you would like me to read or respond to?
No, that's okay.
All right. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Dude, that sounds different. Gemini Flash 001. Is that new? It's new. I think they've done an update here to Gemini Flash. And we got the new voices as well. Hey, can you read the latest comment?
The latest comment says, so I should tell my windsurf or cursor to make an agent to do it. What's augment?
Augment's a VS Code extension. You can put it on cursor as well.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Understood.
What's the latest? Just keep reading the latest messages after everything I say.
Sure. The latest message is anything to watch and make sure you are being productive and tell you when you aren't. Gemini can do it.
Yeah, Gemini could do it. You can put a system prompt here. Or somewhere. Yeah, here.
The latest message is from Lokeshart saying, you not lying?
No, I think by my definition, AGI is here.
And the newest comment is anything to watch and make sure you are being productive and tell you when you aren't. Gemini can do it.
Yeah, what's the latest one?
The latest message says, say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That was pretty good. You can spell it right. Can you repeat supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Of course. supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Anything else?
Pretty good.
Thanks. Is there anything else that I...
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna wrap up here to conclude everything. We tried a bunch of these agents on a task I had and saw some of the differences, which we tried to make a sheet for, but my conclusion is it's just so subjective to your use case that it's not fair to try to objectively compare these agents. So for my one use case, one out of like a million probably use cases you could do with these agents, was to get analytics data from my YouTube videos. And for that given task, I think Manus was the best out of the options that I tried. Yeah. And that's the conclusion. All right. Thanks, guys. Too Hip, Nelson, I See Through, Soundwaves, Lokesh, Abbott, Skinny with the donations as well. Thank you. GT Tech Lab being around for a while. Paul, appreciate you. Aris, Nelson, Gavin Knight, of course, the member. OG man. OG man. Thank you guys so much.